Hello and welcome to yet another session of Rejuvenate. My name is Sangeeta Singh. Today I have the honor and privilege of introducing to you a very special woman, someone I deeply regard and admire. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deepika Mehta, an Ashtanga Yoga teacher. She's a level 2 authorized Ashtanga Yoga teacher who has been on the forefront of yoga and fitness in India since 2001. She's known for her motivational style of teaching, believing that anyone can achieve what they want to if they put their mind to it. In fact, she used yoga to heal herself from an accident she had several years ago and believes in the power of the healing process of the practice. Deepika has taught some of the top stars in India, including Priyanka Chopra, Aishwarya Rai, and Deepika Padukone. She has even given a TED talk at the UN headquarters in NYC. She loves to incorporate dance and various other forms of movement and healing practices into her teaching. Please welcome Deepika Mehta as she introduces a basic Hatha Yoga practice designed to keep your body fit and mind absolutely calm.
Namaste. Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction, Sangeeta. I'm really honored. And thank you so much to the Positivity Project for doing this incredible job of bringing the message of hope, of spirituality, and of positivity in the world right now. I think the message of spirituality is really what the world needs. So really thank you for bringing together some of the most powerful spiritual masters of this time. Really, and I'm so honored to be part of this lineup. Thank you. So we're just going to get started on a very simple sequence to really ground, to really take a moment and connect with an asana practice. For me, the asana practice is something beautiful because it really helps you to ground and to get really embodied. And the connection of the breath to the body, as the ancient yogis discovered this method and this technique, it really helps to find the space of power, of inspiration, and of stillness despite all the movement. And this is something which is incredible. So let's get started. Let's take a few moments, keep the eyes shut, allow the shoulders to relax, allow the face to release any tension. Stay grounded with the hips. Feel a deep sense of the pelvis, of the hips grounding into the earth like the roots of a tree. And as you feel that physical connection of the pelvis and the hips on the earth, allow that physical sensation to take you into the space of the subtle body that is connected with the physical body, connecting to Mulabandh, connecting to Muladhara Chakra, the pelvic floor energy. Really visualizing a strong sense of rootedness, of groundedness through the pelvic floor. Stay relaxed in the breath, stay relaxed in the shoulders. Take a moment to take your energy or awareness a little higher into the second chakra of Swadhisthana, a few inches below your belly button, and just observing the energy there, allowing any kind of blockages to release, and allowing the energy to flow freely there. Take the energy or the awareness into the Manipura chakra, in the solar plexus and the abdominal region. And as you observe the breath rise and fall in the navel center, visualize the sun, radiance, light in the navel center, energizing the body, creating an inner vibration, a deep sense of radiance coming from inside the body. energizing, purifying, and creating a sense of protection. And then take the awareness or the energy up into the Anahata Chakra, the heart region. Take a few moments to visualize the energy in the heart. Maybe you can take this moment to think of a person or a place or an experience that brought you great joy. And really feel and tap into that emotion of joy, bringing it into the present moment. And allowing that emotion of joy to spread through the body. Take the awareness or the energy into the Vishuddhi Chakra, the throat region, the back of the throat. And really taking a moment to connect to your self-expression, your truth, your voice in this lifetime. Knowing that each one of us has our unique voice, which is special and which is from where our self-expression in this lifetime comes, our sense of purpose. Take the energy or the awareness up, in and up, in the third eye region, the Ajna Chakra. Take a moment to think of your intention, of your heart's deepest desire, your sankalp. What is it that you would like to manifest the most? What is it that your heart desires the most in this moment? That vision that you have for yourself. Take a moment to express with clarity the sankalp or intention that you have for yourself. For me, it is a sense of peace, health, and happiness. Maybe take a moment to really express with clarity and affirm to yourself what it is that you want your vision, your life to stand for. Planting the seeds of the sankalp in the third eye region. And then take the energy or the awareness back into the heart region, the Anahata. And let's take a moment, bringing our hands in front of the heart. We can start by chanting 3 Oms together. You can chant along with me. Breaking down the sound of Om into A, O and Ma, visualizing the sound of the Om spreading through the chakras, through the body, creating an inner resonance and inner frequency. And staying connected to this vibration. Slowly we can open our eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to lead you through a very simple seated postural practice that I like to do every single day. It really helps to open up the hips, and as your hips become more and more flexible, not only is it great for just movement, but also it's really good if you want to have a meditation practice to be able to sit for long periods of time. It also helps if you have knee pain, if you have any kind of issues going on in your legs. So it's a really good daily practice physically to work on the hips, but also it's a great practice to really get embodied and to ground yourself. So you can start by bringing your left ankle under your right knee and your right ankle in front of the left knee in a square. Take a long inhale, stretch the hands up, exhale, extend the spine. Look up as if you're pulling in your lower back and then exhale, reach and drop down. Take a few moments here, keep the eyes shut and really connect to the breath in the belly. You want to allow the breath to rise and fall in the navel center. As you allow the belly to be soft, yet you stay long with the posture and long and extended with the spine. The breath moving in the navel center gives the message to the brain, to the parasympathetic nervous system, to get into a calm state. Soft abdominal breath is associated with the rest and digest system of the body to bring a sense of calmness and peace. You can allow your forehead to drop into the ground. On each inhale, visualizing the spine getting longer. On each exhale, visualizing your hips sinking back into the earth, staying grounded, your sit bones connecting with Mother Earth. If you find a sense of restlessness or boredom in your mind, stay connected and maybe you can count the breath. Having a regular asana practice helps to stay connected to the body, which then acts as a tool to connect to your spiritual self. Stay a few more moments. Every inhale, length, extension, your lower back drawing in, the spine getting longer, the arms almost as if they were extensions of the spine, creating more length, more traction. On the exhales, the hips sinking deeper into the earth and really creating a very deep sense of rootedness. From here, you can move on to your left side or your right side and again stay with the length. Work into wherever it is for your spine, for your hips that feels good. Again, you can drop your head down. Keeping the eyes shut, relaxing the forehead, shutting the eyes. Observing the breath in the navel center. All of these give the signal again to the brain to create a deep sense of calmness. Keep observing the breath, the quality of the breath. We still stay alert by extending the spine and staying connected to the physical body. We stay calm by connecting to the breath and feeling its gentle rise and fall. Creating a balance of the state of calm yet alert. From here you can move on to the other side. Again, really feel that sense of length in your spine, in the sides of the body. On the inhales, a sense of length, the side body getting longer. On the exhales, the hips sinking down. Observe the forehead, the jaw, the mouth. Observe if you're tensing or tightening your jaw or you're holding your breath in. And just release and let go. We stay a few more breaths here. center. Slowly come back up. We change, do the same position on the other side, switch the legs. This time my right ankle is under my left knee and my left ankle is in front of the right knee. I don't want you to go into a cross-leg posture, I just want you to keep it like a square. Again, inhale, extend the spine. We first start with reaching forward. You can stay here for 10 breaths, counting 10 inhales and exhales. Relaxing the forehead. If you really want to get into a deep state of relaxation, you can place cushions. So you can really rest your forehead onto a soft surface. Even if you're not very flexible, you can use a huge amount of cushions to rest the forehead onto a soft surface. Again, giving the frontal brain the signal to really get into a state of calmness. Feel the sides of the body getting longer equally. But if you feel a sense of asymmetry in your body, that's totally fine. Pretty much everybody has some asymmetrical stuff going on. Keep bringing back your mind to scan the body. Using the technique of observing the breath and scanning the body is the technique of the Asana practice to get into a state of concentration, yet a state of oneness. One more time, we reach to one side and we hold it there. Feel the hip rounding, feel the arms stretching. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths as you feel good. Forehead, jaw, mouth relaxed. This time we walk on to the other side. Again, keeping the hips grounded and extending the arms. Giving the sides of the body length, traction, releasing any discomfort in the spine, releasing any discomfort in the hips, allowing gravity to do its magic on the hips, creating more flexibility there. Come back to the center and then come up. We go into a slightly more advanced flexibility asana, but if you find this one too intense, if you have any kind of knee discomfort, feel free to just repeat this particular posture again. If not, you can bring your left ankle on top of the right knee. I flex my foot a bit so I get a deeper opening in my hip joint. Again, like I said, if you find this too intense, you can just stay with the first posture. When you do this, for some of you, maybe the knee is all the way up here, don't worry about it. As you do it regularly, you will notice a huge change in your flexibility. You have to stay consistent with it, and that's what's going to help with your flexibility. Again, inhale, stretch your hands up, reach forward. We're just going to stay here for 10 breaths. 10 slow, calm breaths in the navel center. Face relaxed. One more time. Drawing the energy and awareness back into the breath. Just observing the breath right now, not trying to breathe in any particular way, just observing. Make sure your face remains calm, not tensing or tightening your jaw, your mouth. slowly come back up. Repeat the posture on the opposite side. I try not to use my hands because the more you can do this without really pulling, the more you're going to protect your joint. You want to make sure you can do this without really having to pull. However, if you're just starting off, you can use a gentle pull, but don't be too intense. You want to make sure your knees are you're not pushing them too much. Again, if your flexibility, if you've just started on your journey with an asana practice, maybe your knee somewhere here, don't worry about it. The main thing is the deep state of relaxation that you can go into, the connection with the breath and the observation of the body. The flexibility is a byproduct of all of it. So just going back into the asana, staying with wherever we are right now. Maybe you want to have more flexibility, and that's great because we need goals to stay motivated and to have a sense of purpose, whether it's goals for your body or goals for your life. Even if you want to have a spiritual practice, we need to have some goals to have a sense of drive and to keep the passion alive. At the same time, we want to stay present to where we are right now. And we want to make peace with where we are, and we accept that this is where we are and we're happy with that space. And an asana practice again is a perfect example of all of those qualities because you're creating a deep sense of comfort with the now. Yet it is your drive and your passion to get better which is going to get you back to the mat every single day. Keep coming back to the tool and the technique of observing the breath like you would do in a meditation practice. Keep coming back to the tool and the technique of scanning the body. Becoming familiar with the sensations of the body. Using the body to go deeper. Stay here a few more moments. If you find a sense of restlessness or a sense of aversion, resistance to being still, just observe it. And again, as you keep connecting to your breath, allowing the breath to slow down, keeping the belly soft, you will notice that that resistance will slowly lose its power over you. And very gently we come back up, going into a slightly deeper posture or twist. We go into a posture called Ardha Matsendra Asana. This might be a little bit intense for some of you. Like I said, do whatever works the best for now. But again, like I said, as you do it consistently, you will notice an opening in your hips, more flexibility and suppleness in your spine, and a more sense of ease in your body. So, going into the posture, if it's too intense for you, you can put a block or a cushion under your hip. If not, drop the hip down. Try to twist, taking your opposite arm across the knee, or just use your hand to push into this knee to create twist and look over the back shoulder. Make sure your spine remains lifted and at the same time grounding your hips down. If you already have been having a strong asana practice, I take my elbow outside the knee, I use it to push into the knee and twist and look over my back shoulder. Sinking the hips into the earth, at the same time extending up through the crown of the head, like a top, like a spinning top. like the earth on its axis, the physical body, which is a microcosm of the macrocosm. Really observing the pelvic floor dropping, twisting over it, rising up through the crown of the head. Physically, twists are amazing for your body to detoxify, to cleanse, to nourish, to stimulate the workings of the organs. On each inhale, you can visualize the spine lifting up through the crown of the head. On each exhale, you can really feel like the hips are grounding down. Using the rhythm of the inhale and exhale to really feel the opposite patterns of the body. The breath rising up on the inhales, the breath going down on the exhales. And then from here you look front. We take the front leg into what is called Gomukhasana. So we just cross both knees on top of the other. Again, like I said, if you're new to the Asana practice, all of this might feel uncomfortable. Don't feel, I don't want that to dishearten you. Like I said, as you do it regularly, it's going to get better. From here, I'm going to drop one arm and stretch the side body, creating length and space in the side of the body. You can look down, or you can just look towards the screen, or if it feels comfortable, look in towards the armpit. Keep gazing along the arm till you look at the tip of the middle finger. If you want to become more alert, keep the eyes open and focused on the tip of the middle finger. If you want to go into a state of deep calmness, you can just shut your eyes and allow the forehead to relax. If you are starting off on this journey, you can be on the hand. If you want to go get a little bit of a deeper stretch, I go onto the forearms. See what works for you, and we stay here for 5 breaths. Keep feeling the side of the body getting more space, more length, more extension, more traction. And from here, come back up. Do the same thing on the other side, either on the palm or on the forearm. Either looking up towards the ceiling or the tip of the middle finger, or looking at the screen, or eyes shut. Whatever feels good for you right now, and we stay for 5 breaths. On each inhale, visualizing length in the sides of the body. On each exhale, feeling the hip grounding back. And then slowly come back up. We stretch the shoulders, take the arm in front, stretch it across again. Stay for a moment with the eyes shut. Stretching the front of the shoulder, drop the shoulder down. Keep the neck long. Keep reaching up through the crown of the head. Stay for 5 breaths here. Release. I'm going into a position called the eagle arm position, or Garudasana, just the arms. I take my arms in front, I wrap them around, stretch the elbows up towards the ceiling and round my upper back. So instead of extending, I round my spine, which will ease any discomfort going on in your spine. You can drop your head down and just stay here for a few moments. And then release, take your hands behind you, roll your armpits, really open them up, opening out the front of the chest, the heart, lift the chest, take your chin forward and then take the head up, really opening up the front of the body. Feel like you're pulling your shoulder blades towards each other, creating a deep sense of opening of the front of the heart. Also very good for the posture. Don't drop the head down, keep a sense of control from the back of the neck. Stretching the front of the throat. And then slowly release. from here you take your opposite arm up, take it behind you. Either stay here or take the opposite arm behind. You can grab a strap or a cloth, or just stay with your arm like this and stay here for 10 breaths. Opening up the armpits is connected to the lymphatic system of the body, which helps to really detoxify. Also muscularly, it helps to open up the posture. Also helps to really open up the lungs, which then helps in having better respiratory system, which is the key to good health. Take a few moments, maybe you can have a subtle smile, even if there's a discomfort. Take a few breaths here. I'm shutting my eyes, you can connect to the center of the heart. Stay for a few moments here. And then very slowly release. Switching on to the other side, same postures, Ardha Matsyendra's Asana. So from here we go to the twist, take the bottom leg across, take the top leg in front, either just grab the arm and twist, look over your back shoulder, or you can go a little deeper and push and look over your back shoulder, or you can really get a deep twist, push with your arm, your elbow into the knee, look over the back shoulder, lift up through the crown of the head, yet drop your sit bones into the earth. Also stretch the side of the neck. Stay here for 5 breaths. Keep pulling back the shoulder at the back. Opening up the armpits. And then look to the front. Next posture, Gomukhasana, staggering, both knees on top of the other. Hold this for a moment. We stay here for a second. And then take the opposite arm, stretching the front of the shoulder. Stay here, press the shoulder down so the neck is long. Keeping the eyes shut, connecting to the breath one more time, staying tall with the posture. Staying grounded with the hips, get soft with the jaw, soft with the belly. From here going into Garudasana, like an eagle, flying in the sky, really round your spine. Take the opposite arm on top, cross. I'm stretching and rounding my upper back, stretch the elbow up and look down. Really feel the back of the body stretching now. Drop the head down, hold it here for a moment. And release, take your arms back, open up the front of the heart, roll the shoulder blades towards each other, opening up. Take the chin forward, take the head back. Stretching the front of the throat, creating length in the front of the throat, the thyroid gland, stimulating it. Push the chin forward, take the head back like a swan. Don't just drop the head back. Forward and back, a sense of control in the back of the neck. You can gaze at the tip of the nose or keep your eyes shut. Focus either in the heart space or in the third eye and stay here for a few moments, continuously keeping the front of the heart open. Feeling the energy in the Anahata Chakra. And slowly release. Hug the left elbow in, stay here for a few moments. If this feels comfortable, take the other hand behind. You can grab two opposite ends of the strap, or if you're very flexible, grab the wrists. Again, take the left elbow up, drop the right shoulder down, keep the eyes shut. Focusing on the armpit, focusing on the sides of the spine, and focusing on the center of the heart. The breath getting longer now as you stretch all the body, all the muscles related to the respiratory system. Stay a few more moments and then very slowly release. We're just going to finish now. I want you to lie back in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can place two cushions under both knees. You can place bolsters, lots of cushions. Lie back, placing the cushions under your knees, hands in Shavasana, palms facing up. Or you can place your hand on your belly. And just take 5 or 10 breaths here, focusing on the belly. Eyes are shut. On each inhale, the navel rises up. On each exhale, the navel drops in, creating a deep sense of release in the physical and the emotional body. The inhales, the breath rising. The exhales, a deep sense of relaxation in the navel. From here, slowly stretch your legs into Shavasana. Take a moment, scan your body, let your feet relax completely, let them roll out. Let the shins and the knees relax, let the lower back release into the ground. Feel the lower back sinking into the earth. Feel your belly relaxing. Feel the shoulders melting down towards the earth, feeling the gravity. Allow the back of the neck to get longer, to release. Allow the cheeks, the jaw to relax. Allow the forehead to release any tension. Allow all 4 corners of the mouth to relax. Feel the entire body sinking into the ground, creating a deep sense of healing. A deep sense of letting go, a deep sense of melting. On each inhale, prana in the body, the vital energy. On each exhale, a deep sense of melting, letting go, releasing, and deep sense of relaxation. And then very slowly, you can roll over to one side. And then very gently come back up. Let's finish by chanting 3 Oms together. Take a long inhale. Take a moment to just observe your breath, observe that state of vibrance, stillness, radiance coming from within, arising from within. Namaste, thank you so much and have an incredible day.